Right, let's get to it. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're going to watch my pro debut fight, play by play. I'm going to review it and react to it. I haven't watched this fight at all yet, so it's going to be exciting to do it on the channel. Yeah. When you're waiting for them to announce you at the start, that's the moment when everything goes through your mind. You start thinking about all your training, looking at the guy across the cage from you, telling yourself that you're gonna smoke him in one round, and then you'll soon find out what's actually gonna happen, won't you? So we're just getting announced now, and I always do my crouch down, my signature crouch down, and wait for the ref to look at you and say, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" And that's when you get down to business, innit? So let's see. Like I say, it's the first time I've watched this, so a lot of it's a blur when you're in there. You're just working on reactions. So I've come out, we're touching. I actually like how I first started the fight. I got a nice little leg kick off, and I'm going upstairs, downstairs, jabs, feints. I think I felt good to start with. Cutting the cage off, plenty of jabs to the body, another leg kick, so it was going well, but I think that's what catches me off guard in a minute. Changing the angles. See, as I come around the corner, I go to throw another kick, but I'm a bit too close, and he just catches me, overhand right, left hook, bust my nose, drop me. It's the first time I've ever been dropped in sparring, in a fight or anything. He tries to come in with some ground and pound after, but managed to nullify it all. The maddest thing is I don't remember any of this part. It was just complete flash, autopilot after getting dropped. So that's an experience. It's usually me dropping them. So, and there he is trying to put the hand over the mouth to disrupt the breathing. So I pushed him off and got some up kicks in. I love up kicks, but then you get in that range where someone's sort of mounted over you, and they're not quite engaging, but they're not disengaging. So he throws some more ground and pound, and I use the ground and pound. I use the strikes to actually stand up. Like, as someone punches, they have to create space. So that's when you can use that to stand back up. Do that in a minute. He's just trying to shelf the legs, doing a Khabib right now. You can see my bust nose and getting my bearings back. And there we go, he throws some more ground and pound. I use that to stand up, get back to my feet, and I turn him against the cage. But he does a good job of getting the body lock and turning me back. You feel the difference here. We're probably like 3 minutes into the round, and obviously all my amateur fights was 3-minute rounds, and we've gone into the 5 minutes here. I got a nice knee on the break off the cage, high kick, and this is us back on the feet, and we're mixing it again. So here I am trying to close the distance. He comes swinging wild, and none of it comes anywhere near. But I back up to the cage, and that's when he tries to get the takedown again, starts trying to get the trips and stuff like that. Not too much. A lot of the fight was just against the cage and not much happening, and it's pretty boring. So I managed to turn him here, and he turned me back again. I throw one knee, which went well, and then I managed to push him off, and we're back to contesting it in the middle of the cage. I'm straight back up, moving my head right into the body. I threw a teep, and for some reason tried to throw it again, which got my leg caught, and he got me with a nice overhand. Can see me wiping the blood off my face there. Coming towards the end, nice jab to the body that I landed. He throws a kick back. And then I went in for the single leg. I got a beautiful entry, and he starts balancing. I tried to run the pipe on it, but he's got good balance. And for some reason, I just let go of the takedown when really I should have switched to the double. I should have ran it to the fence. There were so many different things that I could have done from that single leg that I usually would have done, that for some reason I just didn't operate on the level which I think that I should. And that's when he caught my teep again and throws a right hand over the top. We fall down against the cage, and he tries to go for a heel hook last minute. Rolled through and just sat, waited for the bell to go. I knew that he didn't have it on. So that's the first round of wrap. We dropped the first round. He won that well, and we're into the second. I could already see that he was tired, so I thought that I was going to progress on this round. Like, my fitness was through the roof for this fight, even though I got caught in the first and dropped. Like, I felt fit. I was barely breathing hard. So we come out for the second, and I've tried to switch that mindset, trying to start a new chapter. And I've come out. He's got a nice low kick. He's hit me with a low kick early. And there I am. I've let a few combos go, and what's he done straight away? Dropped under, took me down. Because I've committed too much. I've put too much into the exchanges with my feet. So he's managed to duck under and take me down. Took me down, got me against the cage, and he shelved my legs. So again, I just didn't do enough in these positions. I really wish that I'd have been more active. Easier said afterwards, but just simply sat on top of me, not doing a lot. And I'm just sort of again on autopilot, sat there, legs flat, legs shelved, and the round time is ticking on. Fighters like my opponent use this time to let the rounds tick over, because he knows he's ahead. He's won the first, he's took me down in the second, now he just wants to sit on top, let the timer burn out. So I'm trying to get my knees up now to my chest as I'm doing, but I'm not managing to get back up from there. I hate seeing it when I just not doing what I should be doing. I'm there, but I'm not getting up. He's sat on top of me. He's not even doing anything specifically good, but I'm not doing enough. That's the most annoying thing about this performance. So we're now like 2 minutes into the first round, and nothing's happened. He's just been on top of me the whole round. But like I say, that's him winning. But it's not really fighting, is it? So it's a shame. I feel like the referee should have maybe been a bit more active here where nothing was happening, but it's the game we play. And I was just thinking to myself this whole time, when I get up, we're going to make a difference here. So now I'm throwing some nice up elbows against the cage, and now I'm up to my feet. And we're back down again. I think I threw a knee and he swept me. We're just back in the same position against the cage. Not much going on. Again, we're like over 3 minutes into the second round. Not a lot's happened. No one's really landed any strikes to note. I've done some elbows from the bottom, and he's just sort of sat in that mount position with the legs shelved. I think he's tired and he's playing a great strategic game to burn out the clock. I think I'm trying to sweep here, but not really much success. And also trying to angle my hips for a triangle. But again, not much. Some more nice elbows from the bottom. Here we managed to get back to our feet, and he's on my back. So he starts trying to put his weight on me and throwing knee up to the top. I get 2 hands on one and I managed to break the grip. Circle around the cage, right hand, tie clinch, knee to the head, drop, and I right hand over the head, and I managed to drop him. But he gets on a single leg and takes me down, but that's when I throw more elbows from the bottom. It's like the last 10 seconds. I can see he's completely out of it here. I just start elbowing from the bottom. Definitely landing more damage from the bottom than what he's landing on top. But again, a great game plan from him to just smother. And that's the second round done. He was so tired after the second round going into the third. And I could just see, and I knew that all I needed to do was land after I'd just dropped him in the second. I knew that I just needed to land, get something nice, get something off, and I could close the fight. But we've come out for the third, and we've started to exchange, and instantly he's gone for the same tactic where I've overcommitted, and he's took me down. So really, he's up 2 rounds going into the third, even though I dropped him and I was the only person that landed damage in the second. He had control time throughout the whole round. He did nothing with it, but he had the full control. And as we went into the third, he's managed to take me down again. And we've spent most of the round there. As the judges saw it in the end, 3 rounds to my opponent. So we lost the pro debut, but what we're going to do here? Fucking quit? No. So we're back making plans for the next fight, May the 2nd. In Doncaster on BMF again. I think that we've learned some great lessons from this fight. You've only got to look at people like Merab Dvalishvili, the UFC bantamweight champion, who lost his first ever professional fight, and a lot of people will stop believing in you when you have a loss. But at the end of the day, like I was just saying to my mum earlier, the only person that needs to believe that you can do it is you. You don't need one other person to support you, and luckily I have got people that do support me. But if you also go through a loss in the cage or in life, just know that it's down to you to make them changes. So that's what I'm doing. We're straight back into camp and making the adjustments to get that back, because I know that I'm better than that. So looking forward to seeing the performance in May already. Like I say, guys, we're straight back in the gym. We're learning from this loss and we're building towards May the 2nd. We're going to be documenting throughout the camp. I've got Brad on the camera, and we're going to be putting stuff out on YouTube and Instagram. So if there's any type of content that you want to see, hit me up in the DMs or in a comment and let us know, and we'll see if we can get it on the channel for you guys. That's it for this one. We'll catch you guys in the next episode.